default settings here. I want to explain these two buttons. That's very interesting. For example, if you create some tools with, if you change the stroke and the fill in software, it will be maintain the stroke, fill, all the settings that you want to create a shape. If you, after that, as you can see, these objects will be turned on. Synchronize default from settings. Synchronize these default settings of font, anything that you can synchronize it from this selection. For example, this. Another thing is a revert defaults. Revert defaults. If you tick that, it reverts all of the defaults of the software. It turns to the default stroke, anything that you want. If you go to the edit and defaults we have here, you can save these settings to this document. We have two systems. The system that use the settings that use in a document or in whole software. It means if you create a new document, it will be maintained all of the settings from this document. In edit, we have this. Save, you can save these settings to your document. You can revert it or completely come back and reset factory of all the software that you save, all those settings. Interesting, it's very useful. Again, change the stroke. As you can see, strokes will be color here. Strokes will change the color to the and click and drag, and I want to synchronize the default from this selection. Synchronize default from this section. Let's create a new document from that. Let's create a shape. As you can see, it does not maintain because we don't save it for all documents. Again, and if you delete and come back, create a shape, it's maintained, synchronized from the selection that you previously created. It synchronizes these settings to any after you drawing that. Or you can revert to the defaults of factory in this document. But if you come here, change again. For example, I love this color with this stroke. For example, dash. And I want to come to edit, default, and save. It saves to hold a software. It means if you create a new document and come back to the shape, it will be remind that settings that you can create again. So if you love the color, if you want the shape that you want, you can save the document. If you close the software and open, it will be maintained. If you want to reset it to the factory, you can come here and reset factory. And the whole settings come back to the factory. So you can use this default icon, revert to the default. Yeah, this is a default. Revert default is come back to your previously saved. Don't be confused, but you can use it very well. If you want, you can complete it. As you can see, and here you can go to default and revert, come back again from the reset factory. You can save it, or just you can desynchronize from the selection. This for document. This just for document selected. Then you can come back, change this, change stroke to this, and then you can synchronize from selection again. And if you draw again, it will be continue this drawing. Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.